Hello, it's Aaliyah from the Song of the Winds. I hope you're doing really well. It's time for another mystery deck! If this is the first time you've watched my channel, what happens is each month I receive a special gift, which is a mystery deck. I have got no idea what it is. My husband buys them for me. And so far he's been pretty spot on with what I like, but the day will come when there's one that doesn't really work for me. So that'll be an interesting day. But yeah, let's dive in and see what's inside the box. Okay. I'm excited for this one. It's quite a big box. So I'm thinking maybe it's a deck with quite a chunky guidebook. Scissors. Wow! The Mystical Manga Tarot. That's so cool! I haven't even heard of it. Wow. And the book's been, or maybe not, yeah, the book it looks like is written by Barbara Moore. Yeah, 78 card deck, 216 page full colour book. Isn't that just beautiful? My husband's really into manga, and anime. So yeah, I'm really excited to look at this one. It's not on my list. I haven't even heard of it. Oh, it looks so pretty. Okay, sorry. I'll actually look at it instead of just talk about it. Okay. Published by Llewellyn. Mystical Manga Tarot. How did that escape my radar? It's a nice hard box, which I'm actually surprised about because normally the Llewellyn boxes, well, I've only got a couple of Llewellyn decks honestly, but they're a fairly sort of soft tuck box, and then the cards just sort of loose in there with a book. But that's a magnetic closure. Love them. Oh, it's beautiful. Look at that. Wow. And it's got a nice little ribbon so you can pull out the book without getting it all dinged. Okay. The guidebook is nice and sturdy. Oh, the pages are even glossed. Wow. Okay, so at a glance, it's got an intro, glossary, FAQ, how to do a reading and some sample spreads, including different interpretations. So you've got a bit of an idea, a further idea about how to do that. And that goes on for quite a while. That's probably, 15 pages there. That's great. And then a few spreads. This is a really good book. Okay. And yeah, at least with the major arcana, there's a good deal of information there. Suggested upright and reversed interpretations. And then slightly less for all of the minors, but still very, very detailed, really. It's a lovely book. My God. I'm like seriously really, really thrilled at this. I'm gonna have to go and tell him how excited I am. Okay, so the cards were in there like that, but they've been wrapped, and I don't think, are they normally? I can't remember. Oh. This is personally a step that I would rather that publishers did away with, because that extra plastic just doesn't really serve a lot of purpose. And it's bad for the environment. See? Okay. Card backs are cool. And you can have either direction for them. Wow. Cardstock is usual kind of Llewellyn, you know, thickness. So kind of on the thinnish side, but I don't actually mind it. And the cards are smallish, usual Llewellyn size. Good for people with smaller hands, but I've got really big hands, so. But I can still shuffle them really well. Okay. Oh, how's that for a High Priestess? So nice. So pretty. I'll have to read through the book, but I'm kind of wondering if I'm wondering if some of these characters are actually from different shows. Probably not. I'd say they're probably just created for the deck. But they're so pretty. Oh, I like that Wheel of Fortune. That's great. Oh, Justice is lovely as well. And I mean, it is something that you just, it's a typicality of manga and anime that women are usually quite sort of hypersexualized in that that art style. Really quite unachievable body types too. This girl's torso is ridiculously long. So for people that might have a bit of an issue with that, if there's not like a lot of broad representation of diversity just in general, you might struggle with it. But if you want like a pretty deck, you know, and you like anime and manga, this is a good deck. The Tower's great. Oh, look at the star. Oh, the sun. That's probably one of my favourite sun cards ever. That's just really, really lovely. Wow, guys. I'm so impressed. And it's very much, you know, in the style of Rider-Waite-Smith. There's not much that, I really can't see anything that kind of strays from that. Yeah, no, nothing really seems to stray from there. But it's so good. Let me know in the comments below if you'd like me to do a full flip through, because I can absolutely do that at a later stage. But for now, just to sort of keep the video to a reasonable length, I won't go into too much detail. Oh. Wonder if that might be a good Six of Cups for a bit of shadow work, or whether it might actually be a really easy deck to use for shadow work. Not easy, what's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, it just feels a bit more soft and gentle if you really needed some stuff worked through. Oh, 10 of Cups. I always have to show you the 10 of Cups. It's my favourite card. I also like the 9 of Pentacles. Yeah. That's quite a good 3 of Swords, really. Yeah, I like that. It's as if it's sort of fairly easily, like pictorially saying that most of this heartache is in your head, you know? That, yeah. Oh, I like that for 6 of Swords. These cards are so beautiful. So the artist is Ran, says that. Oh, that 6 of Swords is great. I'm so happy with this deck. I actually really can't wait to work with it. I've got a lot that I'm still even yet to do, you know, a first spread on. But this one, I reckon I'm going to have a good play with this today. I think that really highlights the collaboration of the Three of Pentacles really well. I think they've done that better than the traditional, because in the Rider-Waite-Smith I always sort of get that image speaks to me as if people aren't satisfied with the work that's being done. It doesn't really seem collaborative. It seems kind of like, you know, overlords aren't happy with what you're doing. Oh, it's quite a moving Five of Pentacles. Wow. Oh, look at that. Nine of Pentacles. I friggin' love this deck. How has this not been on my radar? How did I not even know this existed? When did this even come out? Let me check. Oh, 2017. Okay, so it's this year. So I haven't just had my head in the sand. It actually is quite new. Oh, I can't wait to go and tell him how much I'm digging this deck. I think this will probably be the one that he wants me to read for him on because it's so great. Yay! Well, thank you for watching my video. Yeah, definitely let me know if you'd like me to do a full flip through, because I would gladly show you every single card, because I feel like I'm actually having to force myself to move past some cards and sort of keep this to a reasonable length, because I just want to show you them all. Oh, look at the moon! Look at the moon! So glorious! Alright, I better wrap it up, or I'm just gonna gush forever about how beautiful this deck is. Yeah, fantastic. And I really, as well, like the fact that Llewellyn has paid a bit more attention to the durability of the boxes. And I mean, this sort of magnetic side, that's been, at least Rockpool Publishing in Australia, pretty much all of their decks come out with the magnetic sides. So it's good to see another sort of major publisher coming on board, because, you know, these are collector items. People like to have them in good condition, and they're going to get squished, you know, if they're only those sort of thin boxes. So props to them. Everything seems like it's a lot better quality than what I've had of theirs in the past. So yeah, it's fabulous. Okay, well, yeah, until I see you next time, I hope you have a lovely day, week, month, whatever it ends up being. And I will talk to you again real soon. Okay, take care. Bye.